Yeat versus Ian beef will feed families. If Ian is smart, whether or not Yeat was actually talking about Ian in his snippet, he should not respond, because again, it kind of gives him validity that he's actually doing something, right? It's like, oh, this big rapper, Yeat, one of the top in the game, or one of the top new guys, still selling well, like 72K for 2093. So he's a big dog almost. It kind of shows that Ian's kind of actually making waves where it's making Yeat potentially like more, you know, jealous, maybe not jealous, but like a little worried, like, damn, we got another white boy in the game that's like stealing swag or like stealing my fans. I'd be worried too. But if Yeat was smart, he would like link up with Ian and be like, yeah, this is my boy, like put him under his wing. Like, yeah, I made him type shit. Although he already got the Drake follow. And Ian's already doing bigger shit. So I don't even know if he'd... That would be a big collab though. Imagine that. Ian and Yeat. That would be smart. I feel like that's what Yeat needs to do actually. Yeat needs to start going back to his roots. We talk about how he's going back to his old sound. But imagine if he starts hitting up Summers again. Hitting up Can, hitting up some of the newer guys like Laser Dim or Osama, maybe not Osama, but like, you know, bigger people in the underground still, where he's like paying homage and reconnecting with the fan base that blew him up in the first place. Because I feel like that's what happens to a lot of rappers after they blow up. They almost like go mainstream and then they kind of forget about the underground fan base. Am I wrong? I feel like that's an easy solution right there. Reconnect with the underground fans, because as you probably already know, people are already trying, like, kind of turning on Yeat, being like, oh, it sounds the same, blah, 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 blah. But like, if he got back with the fan base that blew up in the first place, like got their support again, now he has the mainstream and the underground again. Facts. Because that happens with every rapper. Like, look at the Migos. Like, they were running shit in 2016 through 2019, but then they got so rich that like the hood didn't even, which is what brought them up in the first place, they're like, oh, they can't even like really relate to us anymore. Now in Yeat's circumstances, he's not really marketing to the hood or anything, but the underground replaced them with the hood for the Migos and he gets them back. So Yeat is, yeah, it's just kind of like, who's he collabing with? He already hit everybody that he needed to, other than Travis and Cardi. He already hit Uzi, Gunna, pause, Uzi, Gunna, Young Thug, blah, 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 Future, Lil Wayne. Like, he doesn't really need to do anything in that space anymore. Just get back the old fans. Now, I understand that some of y'all might be like, well, with Laser and the underground artists, he might be putting them on too much, blah, blah, blah. But like, at this point, rap is kind of like a clout game where you have to keep tapping in with different markets. Like, look at Drake. He's literally lived his entire career by hitting up the person who has a poppin' sound in a certain area, like Sexy Red, Block Boy JB, or whatever, like hitting these markets that aren't really looked at too much and like stealing their swag, stealing their clout. Then he just brings it to the forefront into his world, which is basically the entire world. It makes that popular. He steals the accents from different countries and cultures. So like, that's the whole game. You think once rappers hit the mainstream, their ego makes them only want to collab with bigger artists? Yeah, they get a big ego, but I don't think there's anything wrong with going back and paying homage to what blew you up. Now, you don't want to co-sign just anybody, but like, find someone who you really fuck with, lock in with them for a couple songs or whatever, and then you kind of hit, like, all you got to really do, and I'm just saying this as an example, I'm not saying necessarily him, but like, if Yeat did a collab with Laser Dim right now, yeah, it might not like do well numbers wise compared to his other drops with like Don Toliver or Drake or whatever, but like, it would kind of solidify his status again within the underground market. But yeah, Yeat's not doing all that. There's no way. They would have to be almost like Like, that's why I said Ian would be a good one, because he is actually doing bigger shit and making waves with his actual music on TikTok and everything. So it would actually kind of make sense for both parties. Ian would definitely benefit more just because Yeat is a bigger artist, and that would be a good cosign. But transactions aren't always necessarily equal, and it wouldn't move Yeat's bottom line, but it might later on with the underground fans tapping back in. Why would Yeat co-sign a clone? Because he's, if Ian is his son or a clone, then it's kind of like Yeat kind of is giving him props, like, yo, you stole my whole thing and like we're cool. And he's giving his son his props. Like, I don't know how to explain it.